You're with Dr. Nita Chhinzer. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about continuous learning and development, how people are getting educated, what that means for employers, and what that means for employees. We've moved away from lifetime employment with a single employer to more fluid and dynamic, individualized careers. Therefore, the concept of staying current with learning and knowledge has become increasingly important. In fact, many of an employee's core skills required to do their jobs today will be irrelevant to jobs in the near future, given changes in technology, globalization, outsourcing, and consumer needs. As a result, rather than approaching education and learning as something limited to school-aged years, many adults are enrolling in programs and training outside of the workplace aligned with their short-term and long-term career goals. In the 2020 to 2022 academic year, almost 160,000 Canadians aged 40 and older were enrolled in some form of post-secondary education. About half of them were working towards degrees and diplomas, and then we had a number who were working towards certificates, credentials, including micro-credentials, and short programs, as well as associate degrees. Some of that includes professional certifications like Project Management Professional or Canadian Certified Counselor. What does this mean to employers? Well, a recent survey of HR professionals indicated that they do value alternative credentials in their recruitment process, and the result of that is that they have access to expanded demographics of applicants, and the result in employment is that they have a better job fit. In order to benefit from these continuous learning opportunities, employers need to be aware of different forms of credentials and how they might apply to jobs in the company. They also need to train hiring managers on how to evaluate additional credentials. Organizations also are now being asked to incorporate continuous learning in their talent acquisition, promotion, and workforce planning process. What does this mean for employees? Employees interested in pursuing additional credentials should be aware of the relevancy of those credentials on their career aspirations. For example, taking a class in public speaking versus taking a program in operations might have a different impact on your career depending on what your career goals are. It really comes down to where do you invest your time and money.